Good morning, students. In the today's session, we'll start work with our lab part. In our last session, we have already completed with the client and server. That is one of the basic program for the socket program. Okay. And in this today's session, we'll learn domain name system. Okay. That means see here, if we give a domain name, it has to give us the IP address. Okay. With the domain name, we should get the IP address. This is the main theme of our program. Okay. And here to work with this program, whenever you are working with a Java program, the pattern you have to use. Okay. Like how you are executing a Java program, in the same manner, you can execute the CN programs also. Okay. Now import java.net.inet address and host exception and scanner. These inet address and host exception, these are mainly used for this inet address for getting the IP address, and to handle with the exception handling, we use the host exception, and to read the data from the user, we should use the scan. Okay. Now public class with the class name, then we should write the main method, then we have to write with the scan. Okay. Now we have to give the user from the user side. We have to give one DNS. Okay. That means some domain name we have to give. Now, inet address is we have created this in normal based on this inet address. From the inet address only we'll get the IP address. IP address is equals to inet address dot get by name. That means whatever host name we are giving, based on the host name, it is going to provide us the IP address. Okay. Now it is going to provide you the IP address. If there is any exception occurs, the DNS resolution file, then the exception has been handled by the unknown host exception. Now we'll execute this program once. Let me save this program. Okay. In D drive, I have saved this program. Now here, Java C DNS dot Java. Now Java DNS. Here we have to give any any domain name we have to give. Based on the domain name, it is going to provide you the IP address. This is the IP address for the yahoo.com. Now we'll continue with the other program. After completion with the domain name system program, we should start with our another program. This also comes under one of our lab programs only. Okay, it comes under the fourth program. In fourth program, we have 4 different types of programs. One is a domain name system. Another one is the client server program, which is one program is going to show you how if you give input, whatever input you are going to give, that is going to display the same at the client side. Okay. And that means the server side, it is going to display. Now here the other program is TCP, another one is a UDP. Okay. Now here in this program, what is our task is the client is going to display the server current time. Okay. For this to display the server current time, here we have to write the 2 programs. One is a client program, another one is a server program. In the after completion of execution of the client program, okay, it means first we should execute the server program first here. Once the server program is executed, then only we should execute with the client program. Otherwise, we are going to get the exception. Now here in this program, first simply we should get the data from the server, the current date and time from the server we have to get. This is only the theme of this program. Now simply we have to import the io.star as well as network.star. Then we have to create one class name. Okay. Now the main method is as usual, we have write throws exception. Here you are going to get the inet address dot get localhost. Okay. Now buffer reader input is equals to new buffer reader of new input stream reader. Now here we are going to create the socket. The socket is going to give you the input stream read. Then in dot read line. Here whatever we are going to read from the server side, that particular date and time will be displayed by using this system method. Okay. Here now we'll continue with the server program also. In this server program, this is important to get the current date and time of this particular system. What is our task? Simply here we have to take with the socket and we should write the while method. Okay, if it is true, then it is going to, if the client has been started, then it is going to give a message as waiting for connection. Okay. Once data output stream is socket dot get output stream, whatever the socket, the data is going to be displayed, the current, the server date, as well as the time. It will be stored into this socket. The same has been read by the client. Now we'll see about the execution. To execute this client and server, we should open with the two command prompts. One for the client, another one for the server. First, we should execute the server program on Java C date server dot Java. Okay. And parallelly, C Java date server. Okay. Now it is going to give me the display messages waiting for connection. Here, once the connection is being established. Okay. Now at the client side, it is going to display me the message. At the client side, just see. Here I have saved the program in D drive. In cn, cd, cn, Java C, date, client dot Java. Java, date, client. Now it is displaying me the current date. See, Thursday, June 27th, 20, night 22, 23, 57 seconds, Indian Standard Time. With this, we have completed with the client program, which is going to display me the current server date and time. The remaining user datagram protocol we'll see in the next session. See you all next.